Success tip number 5 is apply what you learn. Benjamin Franklin said, "Tell me and I forget, teach me and I may remember, involve me and I learn." Application of knowledge is really the ultimate involvement in what you're learning. As a student, it's easy to begin looking at your classes as independent of each other. Often classes are taught in a vacuum with little connection to each other or to the world around you. However, most everything you're learning is connected to your future courses, future careers, or your life. Begin making those connections and apply what you're currently learning. If someone tells you that knowledge is power, they're only half right. Knowledge is potential power. You have to take action in order to receive the benefit of the knowledge. In other words, anytime you learn something new, you should apply it as quickly as possible. The idea of putting knowledge into practice must become a habit for you as you progress through your education. When you learn something new in any subject area, immediately put in the mental effort to decide how the new knowledge fits with what you're currently doing in the class, or how it fits with what you're doing in other classes, or how you can use the new knowledge to improve your life. The application of learning is considering ways to implement the new information, not storing it away for a rainy day or for a test. So what does applying new knowledge look like? How is it relevant to this class? And how can you apply information that you're learning in other classes? Well, with this class, so far we've looked at personal motivation and attitudes, time management strategies, ways to deal with stress, and in this unit we're going to focus on a couple of great strategies for active reading. So certainly all of these apply to what you're doing this semester in all of your classes, future classes, and life in general. You can take the strategies, and the goal of this course is that you do take these strategies and immediately start applying them in this course and in others. So for this unit, once we focus on 2 different specific active reading strategies, the goal is that from this point forward you start using one or both of those strategies, not just in this class, but in all of your classes and in reading in general. For other classes that you're taking, math, English, reading, writing, the application of those outside of class are sometimes pretty obvious. Learning writing skills or proper English, reading skills. For other classes, it may be more difficult to make those connections, but think about the social context. So even if you're learning something in history, you know, how is what happened 100 years ago or 200 years ago relevant to society today? Think about what you're learning in terms of your future career. A lot of what you're going to be focusing on, especially in your upper level courses as you move a little further into your education, is directly targeting a specific career. And think about how the new knowledge might impact your life in general or relationships with people, and even just the idea of becoming a well-rounded person and an informed person. So the quicker you can take information that you're learning and start applying it, A, the more likely you are to remember it, and B, the more likely you are to use it throughout your life, and C, it helps you become a better learner for all of the future learning that you'll do in your workplaces and throughout your life. So find ways to use what you're currently learning. Make connections to current life as well as to current and future courses, and apply your new knowledge. That will help you remember it and will help you improve overall success in college.